Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome to Trine Free with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day. As always, Trine is one of those games that I'm always super pumped to play. I played like the original two and I've loved them. And once I found Trine Free came into early access on Steam a couple of days back, I was literally like, I need to play this. So I thought I'd play it with you guys as well. It's generally something I would do by myself, but it's one of those games that's so fun. I thought you guys would enjoy it as well. So let's get cracking. The first few levels are pretty much going to be kind of explaining the game to us. There's 3 different heroes, but you'll soon get to know all of that. So let's jump in.
Our story began at the Astral Academy, the highest place of wizardly learning in all the kingdom. The academy housed magical secrets in its vaults, and the wizards had vowed to protect them from falling into the wrong hands. But a fiercely persistent monster had set its mind upon penetrating the front gates.
Let me in.
Oh, how odd. The monster is immune to our magic.
With all these recent incidents around the academy, I'm beginning to think we need outside assistance.
I will be free.
Let's send for help. What we need is our heroes.
And who could the wizards mean?
Why, of course, the 3 heroes of our story, Amadeus, Pontius, and Zoya.
Once upon a time, they had all lived ordinary, unremarkable lives. Fates of kingdoms hadn't hung in balance because of their actions. Not until a fateful meeting had changed their lives forever. When they had discovered Trine, the artifact of soul. At that time, Pontius, a stout-hearted knight and protector of the common folk, was busy at work. He was tracking thieves who had abducted a sheep from a poor peasant family.
The no-good bandit is hiding somewhere in these ravines. I'll catch him and save that sheep, for my name isn't Pontius the Brave.
So here we go. Is our first playable character, Pontius the Brave, the Knight. So for you guys that don't know what Trine is, the kind of the background story behind it is there's 3 different people, and they are both given, or they're all given kind of heroic powers via the Trine. You'll soon see what the Trine actually is. And with that, they have to save the world from whatever problems there are. Generally, they get called upon via the Trine, they have to respond, and they come and they join forces and do stuff together. Now, the cool thing with Trine is that it's a kind of a weird one, because you actually jump between the 3 different characters as you play it to overcome different obstacles. So each different character has a different moveset. You can see with the Knight here, we can left click and we can beat our way through just like this. And there's a couple of a few ones that we'll have in a second, but at the minute we can only play the Knight. This is kind of, like I say, this is kind of the training mission to get used to him, but I thought it would be a good way to show you guys what it's all about. So we're just going to break this, and this will allow this little seesaw here to be able to go up. So we're up, and now we can make our way up over here. Cool beans. So the next one we got is like a push attack, so we can do a bit of this, and then we can do a little bit of this. There we are. So we can get up here. There's actually a little point in there. Cool beans. Now, I have played the training mission before, because I've tried to record this a couple of times now, and not due to the game, due to my poor performance, I've kind of messed it up a little bit. So, I've done the training missions, but I haven't gone anywhere past the training missions, so we will kind of be going blind after that. I'm going to break this, I think. There we go. Now, I generally have a bad kind of thing going on where I tend to rush a little bit too much, and I leave some of the little points behind. I'm going to try not to do that, but it's probably going to happen nonetheless, so I'm just going to apologise now. But feel free in the comments to let me know if I've missed any, and I'll go back and get them. The good thing of Trine is you can revisit levels if you choose to do so, and if you haven't noticed down there in the bottom right hand corner, not the squirrel, but there is a goblin over there holding something.
Release the sheep, and I'll let you go.
Oh, but this is my sheep. You must be confusing me with someone else, good sir.
I must say I'm sorry for threatening you. My mistake. Have you seen the same looking sheep as that around these parts? They'd have been stolen by a goblin who looks an awful lot like you.
Well, you see, I stole this sheep from a completely different farm.
You thieving blackguard!
What a evil goblin! Or troll, whichever one you want to place. I don't know if there's a technical difference between them. Yes. So we're trying to save this sheep right here. Here's another one of the moves we can do. We can do a little soaring type thing like this. Yeah, so we can glide down on our shield, which is pretty cool. Now, I have played the other two Trines. I've completed the other two Trines, which was pretty cool. And I've loved every second of them, which is great. So I'm hoping this one's going to be just as good as the other two were. I'm not that great at them, though. I enjoy playing them, but I'm not actually that great at them. So there is going to be times where you're probably going to be pulling your hair out, and I'm going to be pulling my hair out exactly the same time. Trine's one of those games that does make your nugget go. You know, you have to get the brain in action, you have to get the juices flowing if you want to be able to complete the levels correctly. But you'll soon see what I mean about how having the 3 different characters allows us to interact in a bit of a weird manner than you generally would with any type of 3D platformer. But for now, we have Sir Pontius, and we're going to go and we're going to beat ourselves up a troll. We're going to save ourselves some livestock, and we're going to be on our merry way. Let's go up over here. I think we've got another boulder that we can push here. Yeah, here we go. Let's give it a little slap. There we go. Grab a little bit of these. And I think we can do another one right here. I wonder if I've actually missed any of the points yet. In all honesty, I don't think I have, but I might have. Now, this is a little bit of a weird one that I can't seem to get right. I've done this a few times now, and when you right-click, you can bring your shield down. That allows you to kind of deflect projectiles, but for some reason, and I don't think this is me, I think this, you know, the game's in early access, there's bugs, there's little problems here and there. I think this could be like a bug, because I can't get my shield to aim the other direction. As much as I try, it doesn't want to do it. It's kind of a little bit strange trying to get it that way. So I generally die here at least once, but I'm going to try and oh, we made it. You're meant to deflect those, but I'm not too good at doing it. Like, going backwards, it doesn't seem to want to move it. I'm sure there's a thing to it. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong, but for some reason, I can't seem to get it right. We're just going to go behind here. Going to break a little bit of this, and we're going to go on our merry way. I think we've got a bit of a jumping thing here, so we're just going to soar over here and grab these guys. Cool, cool. And we're going to grab these ones over here. Another good thing that I absolutely love about Trine is just the visuals. It looks amazing. Everything's so bright and cool. It really reminds me of Pandora from that film with the blue folk. Totally can't remember the name of it now. But it kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, everything's really bright and shiny and very high on the old contrast, which I really like. I really enjoy it. When we get...
them blasted thieves! That poor sheep is about to end up as goblin grub if I don't stop them soon.
Ah, yeah. We need to save the sheep. He's about to get devoured by goblins, which isn't great. Let's do this. Come over this way. We can go and beat on some barrels, and then we're going to knock that one down. Cool beans. So I can't emphasize enough that I've already done this bit a couple of times now, so I'm kind of, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing. I've gotten to the point in which we fight the first kind of mini-boss, I would say. And then after that, it's
Drop all your
totally
forks
blind.
and dinner knives. This sheep is going back home with me.
Oh, he just got dunked. I think there's more guys. I think we're about to get ambushed. It's a trap. It is. There it is. Look at the boulder comes down everything. Lovely. Alright, so we're just going to lay some pain on these guys. Show them how it's done. There we go. Fighting in this game is pretty easy. I wouldn't say this is a game that's really made for it's fighting. We're actually kind of close to dying here. Let's be a little bit careful. Oh my god. We got done by a goblin. I did say I'm not brilliant at this game. There we go. Alright. So let's save us a sheep.
That's the end of them. Let's set you free.
Despite the royal pardons and grants of lands she'd earned, Zoya still did a bit of thieving and treasure hunting. In the recent years, though, Zoya had less interested in burgling the largesse of high society. Instead, she directed her attentions abroad, to far distant lands and their old forgotten ruins and treasures.
Here we go. So here's our second playable character, Zoya. She is kind of, I don't know what you put her as. She's a bit of a thief, I think. She used to go around stealing treasures and whatnot, and now she got recruited by the Trine to do heroic deeds. But she's kind of, she kind of plays a lot like, if you played any of the Assassin's Creed type games, you know, she's very good at jumping around and maneuvering and whatnot. I think you can even do cool little wall runs with her. Yeah, there it is. It's pretty fancy stuff right there. But the main thing that we can do with her is we have a bow and arrow, which is good because that means that we can access areas we generally wouldn't be able to. And we also have a cool rope majiggy that allows us to pull things and we can swing around. It's pretty cool. But we're going to jump up here and we're going to get this guy inside here. There we go. I can't remember the drop down button. There we go. Good stuff. And we'll come over here. But because we're playing her, we don't have like a gliding thing. We don't have that, and we don't have a push attack. So you can kind of see what I'm getting at here, where we would need to switch between different characters on the fly. I'm just going to jump up here. There we go. And that dirty rascal bird has stolen our cube-looking thing. Hexagonal, triangular, the jobby. Here we go. So this is the rope. And we can pull ourselves in. Whoop. And we can extend, and you end up using the rope pretty much all the time with her, so yeah. And we can do other things with that. We can't, it's not just for, you know, jumping around like a madman. Oi. Oi. We gone done it. We'll come up over here, do a bit of this, and we'll head along here. As well as wall jumps, we can do wall jumps, which is kind of cool. So we can do a little bit of this action. Here we go, we'll do it up over here as well. Cool, cool. And I still don't think I've missed one. Although I'm probably very wrong about that. We'll pull ourselves in. Come up here. Do a bit of this. I think we can just jump up on this one. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. And we'll come along here, do a little bit of wall majiggery. And I think we're almost at the end now. Ah, here we go. So this is where we need to use our rope to pull things. So we can attach it onto here. We can pull it along. There we go, and we can pull it off, and bam. So some of the, you know, some of these might seem really simple at the minute, but believe me, it gets a lot harder further in you get. Like, these are just the training missions. Even near the end of the training mission, I started getting a little bit kind of, you know, flustered. And do a little bit of shimmy action right here. Cool, cool. And the last character that we have to go through is the mage that we'll see very soon. He has a pretty cool ability, and he's probably the worst character I'm at playing. It's you know, everyone has their worst. I'm pretty bad at playing the mage. So we're just gonna grab this, pull it over, we'll attach it to here. There we go. There you go. So that's another way that we can use our rope. Make our way up over here, and we've got this guy. I think we can grab it. Let's bring this down. There we go. Good stuff. Alright. This is the last one that we have to do. And this actually took me ages when I originally played it to try and figure out. Because I was like, well, I can pull it, but I can't get in there fast enough. And then it kind of clicked. It's actually really easy. All we need to do is come around here, do a bit of this stuff, and then attach it to there. Nice and easy.
Well, finally. What was that?
Alright, here's the mage, the wizard. We can do cool things with him. We can move things around. We can pull stuff and do all this sort of stuff. It's pretty cool, right? We can also summon a big old box. Throw that box around as well. It's amazing. But like I say, this is the one that I'm kind of worse at. I generally tend to mess up the old box action for some reason. But I'm not too bad at moving the things around. And we will have to use that a lot later on. Oh my god, I went somewhere just then. Let's just bring this over a little bit more. And we'll come up here. There we go. And this level really shows off how beautiful this game is. Everything looks so nice. Oh my god, I didn't even know I could do that. Wow. Is there more up there? Is that one up there? I kind of want to get all these. Can I jump on the thing? So good. Alright. Wow, there's one that I never managed to get before, so I'll take that. I think this is a bit of this action. Do a bit of this. And then do a bit of this. And we just made our way up like that. Can't remember how we do this one. There's like a throw thing. How do we do it? Kind of had it going on right there. Ah, there we go. Alright. Maybe a little bit over this way? Maybe we need to use this one. Nope. Doesn't seem to want to do it. This generally does it. There we go. Alright. Bit of trial and error right there. But look at this place. How nice is it? It's insane. We're going to go into some funky pirate ship here. This wizard guy has a little bit of Captain, you know, Jack Sparrow going on right here. He looks like he's had a little bit too much to drink. Too much of the wizardy juices, maybe. But I think there's some more of these little points over here. Yeah, here we go. We'll grab this one as well. Cool beans. And we're going to make our way inside the ship. We'll be able to get a couple more just over this way. Now, I always used to miss these ones.
The triplets haven't already torched this old hull.
But I found this last time I did it. Right inside here. Yeah. Actually, I didn't remember there was one inside that barrel. I wonder if there's any more inside these barrels here. Let's have a look in that one. Got a couple more. I want to try and get as many as I can. I think there's one inside here. Yeah. Any more barrels? No, doesn't look like it. Forget about that cannon right there. I didn't want to know. We just sent it flying. Okay. Alright, so I think that's about all of the little pointy things around here. We'll just keep going this way. And I think we've got a few more bits to do. And then we'll be into the actual main game. We're probably going to leave it at the main game. And we'll go from there. Oh yeah, we need this, don't we?
Maybe, if I climb up on the cliffs, I could have a better view of the beach. I might find the turtles as well as Margaret and the children.
Oh yeah, we're after the turtles. We're looking for some turtles right here. Just an average mage's day out looking for turtles. Wood. Don't do that. Okay. Are you going to stay there? You are good stuff. Alright. I kind of messed this one up because I didn't lay it flat. So it's a little bit iffy. There we go. Just fit you snugly in there. Alright. And we'll head on our merry way. Grab a bit of this. Do a bit of that. And I think this is the end. Ah, yeah. We need to do a bit of this. Oh. There we go. We might need to come up here. Ah. Good stuff. And I think this is where we get to see some beautiful turtles. Oh, no, no. We've got a little bit more to do. Oh, I remember this bit. This is what made me realise that I'm not very good with the wizard. Because I always mess it up a little bit. But I want to get the ones down there. I figured out how to do it before. I think it was kind of like this. Brought this one down. And then did a bit of this. Yes! So good! And then we grab you and do that. A little bit of this. And we just gone done it. Just like that. Let's come back over here. I think there's actually like, it looks like there's like a little thing down there, but I kind of don't want to go down there. In case I fall out of the level. If you fall out of the level, you instantly die. So you gotta be, you know, you gotta be a little bit careful about that. But we want to grab, what are we doing here? Let's grab you. Throw you in there. There we go. I'll grab you. Oh, that isn't going to do it. There we go. And turtles.
What a magnificent view. And there are the turtles, on their way to make more turtles, I suppose. The artifact of soul. How, nice of you to join me. Thank you again for all the magic powers you've bestowed on me, and all the marvellous adventures. If you're here about business, I'm sorry, but I'm unable to join you. You see, this is the first time I've ever been on holiday with my family since you and I first met. Please? Oh, it's Trine. Can you wait a little? I still need to return this sheep to its family.
Oh, your timing is extremely inconvenient. Well, drat.
It was not unusual that our three heroes would be whisked away at a moment's notice, for with great power came also great responsibility. The artifact of soul had arcane powers of resurrection, making our three heroes immortal and capable of great deeds and adventures. Sometimes, whether the heroes wanted these adventures or not.
Well, there we go.
It's a bit tiresome to put all your life on hold because of a magical candle stand with a flair for abducting bystanders for adventures.
I just got totally interrupted by others then. But that's fine. That's going to be our today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We've gone through the training mission. After this, we've got like another same amount of adventuring to do. And then we'll make our way to probably kind of the first boss. And after that, I'll be in blind territory after that. So it's going to be, tomorrow I'm going to start, you know, face smashing my head against the keyboard. But it's going to be a good laugh. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I'll see you soon. Have yourself a great day. Have a good as always. And bye-bye.